6:48, time for the morning rush. A new court ruling is now allowing a tax on people who buy million-dollar homes in Santa Fe. The ordinance was meant to take effect in May the 28th of last year, but in October of 2023, two residents and the Santa Fe Association of Realtors filed a lawsuit against the city. Then yesterday, an appeals court judge ruled in favor of the city, saying that the plaintiffs in the lawsuit lacked standing.
The officer charged with second-degree murder continues this morning. In 2023, Felipe Hernandez found 45-year-old Teresa Gomez and another man in a car outside of a housing complex. Body cam footage shows Gomez reversing after an argument with Hernandez. Hernandez then fires into the vehicle 3 times. The trial is expected to last through Thursday.
A former CYFD worker has now avoided charges for assaulting a teen in her care. Police say that DeJay Robinson choked and punched a teen at the CYFD facility on Indian School. She was charged with aggravated assault, but because a witness failed to show up for the court, now the case was dismissed without prejudice, meaning that the charge can be refiled. Ryan.
And we are dealing with temperatures falling and fall foliage, leaves falling as well. Today, by the way, the sunset in Albuquerque, 6:15. We fall back Saturday night to Sunday, and in a week from now, the sunset will be at 5:08. In a month, it'll be at 4:55. So we're getting closer to the colder months, and temperatures will fall in the short term.
Past allegations against the McKinley DA will now be used in her removal case. In August, the Attorney General filed a petition to remove Bernadine Martin over claims of a hostile work environment. On Friday, the state Supreme Court rejected her argument that only allegations made in her current term could be used in the case. The justices are scheduled to hear the case at the start of December.
The owners of the Sunray Park and Casino left Farmington leaders shocked when they revealed that they are looking at moving away from the Four Corners area. During a Racing Commission meeting last week, the owners said that they were considering moving from Farmington to Clovis. The owners say that the casino has seen a drop in revenue and visitors and believe the move could help raise it back up.
Post Malone and Jelly Roll are set to headline the 3rd annual Boots in the Park Country Music Festival, happening May 15th and 16th at Balloon Fiesta Park. Boots in the Park has nearly 20 acts booked so far, with plans to announce the full lineup soon. Pre-sale for tickets starts November 6th, with general sales starting on the 7th. Ryan.
In the lower elevations, high temperatures today really all over the place. So 70s and 80s in southern and southwest New Mexico. Albuquerque close to 70, but anywhere to the north and especially to the east, only reaching the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Well below normal high temperatures tomorrow. Many areas not getting out of the high 40s and 70s, slowly warming up closer to Halloween.
New Mexico is getting ready to open a new historic site. The Taylor Mesilla Historic Site is on the Mesilla Plaza and is set to host its official grand opening on November the 8th. The 150-year-old adobe home and art museum belonged at one time to former state lawmaker J. Paul Taylor and his wife Mary Taylor, who was an award-winning photographer-writer. J. Paul Taylor lived in the home until his death in 2023 at the age of 102.
Debate is brewing in the Roundhouse as some Democratic lawmakers are looking to introduce legislation to protect books against potential bans. One legislator on the other side of the aisle says she has no issue with not banning books in public libraries, but argues that the content of those books is too mature for school students. The 30-day legislation session starts January 20th. Ryan.
A look at traffic right now. Traffic is picking up, and taking a look right now at what we are seeing, there is that car accident around the Big I as it is picking up around the Sunport. We'll have more updates later on.
Well, on a block of Manhattan's Upper East Side, a stoop covered in Lego flowers has become an unlikely Halloween attraction. The decor has gone viral on TikTok. That is where creator Christy Hemrick has reimagined the family pastime into seasonal art. She said the idea began 2 years ago when scaffolding went up around the home. The project took about a week of building and looks like a traditional seasonal decoration from a distance.
And now it's time for the 5 facts.
And number 5, Post Malone and Jelly Roll are set to headline the 3rd annual Boots in the Park, happening May 15th and 16th of next year at Balloon Fiesta Park. Boots in the Park has nearly 20 acts booked so far, with plans to announce the full lineup soon. Pre-sale for tickets starts November 6th, with general sales starting on the 7th.
At number 4, past allegations against the McKinley County District Attorney will now be used in her removal case. Now, in August, the Attorney General filed a petition to remove DA Bernadine Martin over claims that she created a hostile work environment and mismanaged finances. On Friday, the state Supreme Court rejected Martin's argument that only allegations made in her current term could be used in the case. meaning that allegations from her first term can also be represented. The justices are scheduled to hear the case at the start of December.
And at number 3, a cold front is marching on in, and with that, only some low-level clouds out east. Elsewhere, very clear, a cooler afternoon. Many areas will experience their first freeze tomorrow morning. It'll be a very close call, not only in Albuquerque, but as far southwest as Silver City, as far southeast as Roswell. Either way, high temperatures well below normal tomorrow afternoon with calmer winds.
At number 2, a new court ruling is now allowing a tax on people who buy million-dollar homes in Santa Fe. That's an idea that a majority of Santa Fe residents voted for 2 years ago. The ordinance was meant to take effect in May of last year, but in October of 2023, 2 residents and the Santa Fe Association of Realtors filed a lawsuit against the city, questioning whether they had the legal authority to create the tax. The district judge ruled in favor of the residents and association, placing an injunction on the city which stopped them from collecting the tax. But yesterday, an appeals court judge ruled in favor of the city, saying that the plaintiffs in the lawsuit lacked standing.
And number 1, debate is brewing in the Roundhouse as some Democratic lawmakers are looking to introduce legislation to protect books against potential bans. But some Republicans say they're concerned inappropriate books will be put in students' hands. The lawmakers behind those proposals say book banning campaigns often target LGBTQ+ stories and minorities, and those books should be kept on shelves so that everyone can be represented. However, one legislator on the other side of the aisle says she has no issue with not banning books in public libraries, but argues the content of those books is too mature for school students. The 30-day legislation starts on January 20th.